Oh, it is. We showing. Showing. Okay. All right, take a sip. How's it?
Hi, everybody.
Wait for it. Once. Yes, getting there. Loading. Woohoo! Just feel like Michael Jackson there. Woohoo! Hey, everybody! Hello.
Hi, how's everybody today?
Oh, the
Can
setup
everybody
of the
hear us okay?
setup of this thing is not for sissies. I tell you that now. Cheers, everybody. Thank you so much for being with us today. This evening. Hope everyone comes back in a second. So, Lara, what's up? How was your weekend?
That was good. As I said, I had my church service on Saturday, one with you and then one with other people.
Yeah.
So got home at like midnight.
Yeah, I also did. Well, midnight. Well done. Totally broken curfew. I did.
You anymore?
Oh, God. Well, I don't know. I don't care anymore. I mean, I do. I don't. I just. Well, I haven't seen any oinks around at all. Nothing. Not one single one. No. So I don't know if they're all hibernating and in. Who's with us? Tamara Murphy. Yeah, nice.
Tamara and Peter, yeah, it looks like Tamara made Peter a cake. Tamara, I'm extremely jealous. Where is mom? And Louise is here.
Guys, thank you for being with us. So wat se kak wil julle praat? What
Yeah, tonight is viewers' choice, so you guys are going to tell us what you want to talk about.
If anything.
What do you want us to delve into tonight? I know it's odd we're streaming on a Monday.
No, actually,
cup of coffee, nice, yeah, and it's nice and hot too, Tamron. I'm freezing.
Yeah, I've got tech guys just checking all the settings and fluffing out again. Yay, my world. Yeah, so as you guys heard, sorry we didn't stream last night. We had a bit of a crisis. I'm still having like nightmares and reliving the moments. So not fun at all. But thank God she's good. Little Anna on the arm. So really, really, really relieved. And happy that she's alive and all's good. And yeah, we're not visiting her in a hospital this evening. So yeah, or even worse.
It's always a plus sign.
Yeah, so all good. Yeah, got. Who did anything naughty this weekend? Besides, I'm talking like you normally would do. I'm talking really naughty. You got lucky.
I see Tamron says that she worked today, got into the real world.
All right.
Tamron, what do? You haven't told us yet what you do. Sorry, I just posted on the Telegram group that we are live, so that all our usual viewers and who are on our Telegram group know that we are live. If there's anybody here that isn't on our Telegram group, the link should be below in the description. So you're more than welcome to click on there. You can join us on Telegram. We all chat together and we dates and ask questions and send memes, and we have a on Telegram.
No, awesome. I'll get onto it hopefully this week. TG, is everything okay? The sound's not great. People, is the sound okay? What's happening? Can everybody hear everybody? Let us know. Sorry, this thing is not a rocket science. It is a rocket science, sort of. But what you have to get used to it. You have to test it. You have to get to know it. You have to have the right.
There's so many different settings. It's like a spaceship.
It just put it that way. Like one. Looks like the control booth looks like one.
Yeah.
But once you're used to it, I'm sure it becomes pretty easy. So yeah. Awesome stuff.
I see Rosemary Pretorius is here. She says
Yay! Yes. How's the weather? Is it beautiful? Eh?
I'm sure it's warmer than here at this point.
No, sure. But look at there, I don't think none of us even have a clue of what's happening with the uh what am I thinking? TG keeps distracting me here. Um
What is the
sorry.
lockdown like in Hungary at this point? Do they have a lockdown? How are they working on the virus story? Let us know. Tamron says she does accounts for her job, love numbers, tiring but was good. Only going in 3 times a week. Oh well, that's good.
Yeah,
That's
that's
always
cool.
a plus.
I also went in today, had errands to run, and I also do accounts. Like I have to put together all the help me here debtors, creditors, like people we owe money to. Yes, like people. What's that? I can't think
Like
this morning on.
bookkeeping.
Yeah, but like I have to get all like if we owe people money, they have to send me obviously the invoices and the quotations. Do you know how many people will send you a statement with no attaching invoice? Do you know how flippin' irritating that is? And then you have to say, hello, okay, thank you very much for your statement. Yeah, I have a statement, but it has an invoice number 123, and then it has an invoice number 345, and then I need those invoices, and then they need to tally with the bottom here, and then I need the following months because we haven't paid you perhaps in like 2 months. So I need April and May. Do you think they do that? We're
But you know
dealing with
that
an.
they probably do what I do and click send without doing the attachments. I've done that so
No,
many
just
times.
people don't
As you
understand. Like,
click send, you're like, oh.
or maybe it's me who's the retard who doesn't understand that. But like some systems, like they'll send you a statement, and then that you've got to either wait till the end of the month or vice versa. They'll send you the invoice. Now, my dear employer, I think the man needs like 20, no wait, what's the 100 milligrams of Ritalin every day just to cope, because that kid, he's all flipping all over the place. Highly intelligent, but it's like a bloody pinball machine. Ka-pwing, 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 and it takes forever for shit to get done. Can't believe. Can't believe.
Like it's one of those people that goes from one point to the next. They're jumping around, all enthusiastic, but they don't actually accomplish anything.
Yeah, flip it, man.
I used to work
Too
with people.
crazy.
Tamron
Um,
says, oh, Tamron says, oh, for sure, I love doing datas. I'm persistent and I get the money in. Oh, well, as long as you get the money in, that's
oh
like the
yes,
main
she works for debtors, right.
Yeah.
Says, yeah,
Rosemary
quite
says,
done.
check,
Damn
Rosemary
it.
says, Paul is matching my lawn with the lockdown. Sweet.
No, shame. She means it's
Oh, the
green.
pool is green. Oh,
That sucks.
no. Why? Do you get a lot of rain in Hungary?
And what about bleach? What's it? Chlorine bleach.
Yeah, like HTH or
No, I
something.
doubt they get. HTH is purely a South African product. But I know a pool company. I don't know if they schlep overseas. But I mean, do they have proper chemicals? So yeah, Rosemary says lockdown lifted here, except only elderly. Hey?
Sorry, I'm taking Panado.
Lockdown lifted here, except only elderly people in the shops till 12, which is great, and masks, but be warned not that anyone takes it seriously. Most masks are dangling from people's chins. Yeah, it happens here too.
Yeah. Yeah.
Um, and the truth is, I think it's just fucking uncomfortable. I mean, I'm actually thinking of using one of those plastic vases from like, if I'm seriously dealing with people, I actually want to use one of those plastic vase thingies because the mask is just, it's
No, it
horrible.
is. Every time I wear my mask, I get sores in my nose.
Mm, mm.
I get terrible, terrible sores on my nose. It's horrible. I can't stand those things. I see
Mm.
there's 10 people watching. Where's everybody in the comments?
Maybe
Oh,
some people
Jesse
just don't.
Lopez is here. Hey,
Okay, cool.
Jesse.
Evening.
Nice of
Thank
you to
you.
join us. Okay,
Yeah.
guys. So what does our viewers want to talk about tonight? Is there anything in specific?
That you saw in the news, or I walked into the. Oh God. So I get home from work. I get a call from my son. No, it's because we've had obviously the electrician here, and we've had things going on. The stove blew up because of a little kakalak that managed to get in. And I don't know, something's pinging there. What are you playing pinball? What's going on? What's going on? Why are you playing pinball?
I
PG.
see Peter says he's thinking of getting a balaclava.
Yeah, I ordered from this website, so I'm very scared to order online. I ordered a balaclava, I ordered 2, and I ordered some Russian-looking pin clip mask thingy. And they still have.
Balaclava or buff? A balaclava is the one that even covers your face. The only thing that's open is your arm.
Okay, I'll try and send you a photo. I'll try and show a photo. Okay, 1 second. Okay, 1 second. I think I took a screenshot of it. Now you're making me do PT on a Monday.
My bad.
No, it's fine. What was I saying? See, I forget now. My train of thought.
Tell me about the balaclava that you ordered.
Yeah. Cost a fuck. Are we allowed to swear? Are we allowed to swear? I never forget if we're allowed to swear or not. Cost a fucking fortune, but it looked really good quality. But then again, you can't even tell from the internet. I don't know who's bought shit online, and it turns out to be like, oh, I saw this beautiful dress, and then it arrives and it fits fucking Barbie doll.
Mm-hmm.
Eh?
That's like when you order from Wish. When you get it, it's not quite what you thought it was.
Well, this is this company, this New Chick. They better not let me down. Or is it New Chick? I think it's New Chick. New Chick.
Okay,
It's so
something
funny.
Peter wants to talk about is BLM.
The fuck is BLM? Oh, Black Lives Matter.
Sure.
Uh,
You're starting us off with the whole one there,
Well,
Peter.
haven't you been regurgitated it enough already? I know who would enjoy that conversation is Dearest Rosemary. I think she's also.
My views on it are all lives matter. You know what? It's not any specific race of life that matters. To me, every single life matters. And everybody going on about a certain race that's lives matter. To me, what are we teaching our children? Are we teaching our children that it's okay to go and murder a white, colored, or Indian person, or a Chinese person, but it's not okay to go murder a black person? I mean, I don't think it's a correct morals to be teaching.
Yeah, like why do the Americans go mad when if it's white on white or black on black, then no one says a fucking thing. But as soon as it's the other way around, then everyone goes fucking bananas. Okay.
But it's the same here, babe. It's exactly the same here.
Okay, so I don't know if you can see that.
Yeah.
Can you see?
It's going to be worse than wearing a mask.
Well, you know what? My son likes to dress up, and it's snuggly. It looked kind of cool, and it looked kind of. Well, we'll see. I'm going to sell it. Wait, and where's the one? Where's the Barty? Anna. What is it with phones and looking for your photographs? Thank God, if it's special things, then I put them on favorites. But you know how often like you're on your phone and the next thing you see the flashing and then and then your phone's taking 100 fucking screenshots. Why does it do that? It's so annoying. And then your memory's full because you've got no bloody space on your phone because you've got 20 million screenshots of like God knows, like Facebook half this and this bloody calendar counts and then that thing. I mean, really, can they not, like when you lock your phone, can they not? Yeah.
No, but you know what I hate? Okay, like I've got a Samsung S10, okay?
Okay.
And before you unlock your phone, you've got the little camera thing at the bottom there. I don't know if anybody can see it. The camera icon at the bottom.
Oh, yeah, okay.
So without your phone being unlocked, you can click that camera icon and you can take photos. Which, yes, in theory, it should be a good thing. But then you get people like a friend of mine, Willem, if you are watching, it's you. He will sit there as if he's playing with my phone and he'll turn it onto the camera and he will take 50 burst shots on my phone of me.
What, he'll do screenshots of you?
No, burst shots.
What's a burst
shot? On Samsung, you can set it to take like 50 shots at a time or 200 shots at a time. So they'll take like 50 photos, like literally, like I think it's a split second or 2 seconds apart from each other.
Okay.
So you'll literally have photos of you going. Like really stupid. It is the cuckest feature. Hey, Carl's here. Hey, Carl.
Yay.
Well, tonight is viewer's choice. You guys are going to tell us what you want to talk about, and we will talk about it.
Yeah. Who
You guys
also?
start the stream.
Yeah, but no, we are talking like speaking of phones. You know what I feel? I actually don't. I mean, I know how to work a cell phone, right? And then you get the older generation who they don't know shit, and then you get someone who's like 14, like my son, who's managed to adapt. But I think there are so many hidden features on these phones that we don't even know about that we
Yeah.
need to like go. Like I'm sure, like I've got a Wowie. Okay, I love my Wowie. The woman at MTN, 5 years ago, convinced me to get a Wowie, and it was cheap, and I thought, okay. And I just haven't. It's not as easy. It is easy friendly, but I think Samsung is easier. But I think you really have to play with it. And I think we just miss
Well,
out
Huawei
on.
is made by Samsung, babe. But yeah, it is very different.
Is
It is
it
very.
made by the same company?
It's made by Samsung. Yeah.
But you also get these Who cell phones. You get a whole lot of Chinese phones that he or who or ni who.
You
Like
get these weird
pick two
cell.
syllables and put them together, and they're probably a fucking cell phone or someone's name.
No,
Sorry.
Peter said his daughter changes the language on his phone to Mandarin. Eesh,
Oh,
how on earth do you get it off Mandarin then once it's on
yeah.
Mandarin? I just want to
Very
ask you. How do you do that?
Okay, what do you think? What Peter says? Okay, what about is hypergamy real? What's
What is
hypergamy?
hypergamy?
Is that like a type of photography? Hypergamy. Let me Google. I want to Google it. I'm not so clever, nee. Hypergamy. God, don't tell me it's like a. Wag 'n bietjie some sex maneuver. The
Someone
action
says
of
there's
marrying a
always something
person
about
of a
the police
superior
station.
caste or class. But for what? Hypergamy or hyper? Hold on, I'm googling this shit. Just wag 'n bietjie. Refer to
I think
social status and who a bride marries in Hindu culture. Hypergamy is known as an wow, I've never even seen that word. Anulami. What the fuck's
he
anulami?
says it's a woman's behavior.
And is the traditionally accepted form of marriage if a bride does not marry within her own social class. Pratilomy or hypergamy is the union of a bride to a groom in a lower social class. Well, I think most women end up getting married because they're desperate or stupid.
Is that like Meghan Markle marrying Prince Harry?
No, I think it's got to do with is it got to do with the Indian culture, Peter? Is it
Or
something
is it
that
about
happens
class?
or the African cultures? I think it's probably a very class-based system, like money, marrying to doctors, accountants, and I think in India, I mean, look, I'm not an Indian. I don't have a lot of Indian friends. My neighbor's an Indian. I can ask her to maybe talk about it once for us. But I know that there is a stigma that women do have arranged marriages in India, and it does happen. And I think they're very associated. Why? Who do you know that's got to do that? And how do you feel about it, Peter?
Well, Peter says women always choosing the top 30% of males. I don't think that's particularly true.
What do you mean
I
by
mean,
the top 30%?
I think what you're gonna remember is when little girls are growing up, okay, we're not the same as little boys. We grow up and we start planning our wedding from when we're 8 years old. Okay.
Speak for yourself.
And chicks watch all these romantic movies about falling in love and
You
love
mean
at
we
first
were
sight and all of
brainwashed by a
this.
very infamous wealthy company at the moment, the one that's
Yes.
taken over everything. Yeah, unfortunately, yeah. We will nie say the name.
He says it's a huge conversation among men. Well, I think you guys are wrong. I hate to tell you. Women
Whoa.
fall in love. It's got nothing to do with class. Look, you might get some women who specifically go for men with a certain amount of money. I'm pretty sure that you do.
Listen,
But I don't think it's a good idea to generalize it because not all women are the same. It's the same as saying that, oh, men will only date women with big boobs.
okay, I disagree with Peter. Women don't marry up. Well, not in my case. I mean,
Some women do. You'll be surprised. Woman will only marry men for money. And then you get these.
But marrying up doesn't mean for money necessarily. Marrying up means to marry someone who's maybe of a high class, who's got more education, who's better. Education. When it comes to class, the only categorizing.
Because if somebody's got a better education and a higher class, it's generally because they when they get older, they're going to make more money because they're going to get high-end jobs.
No, I know. Just because you have a PhD does not mean you might not even have fucking common sense. And also because you have money, you might be as dumb as grond. I don't believe that at all. Some of the most.
But if you have a PhD, you're going to have money because you're a doctor.
Yeah, but anyone can study. It doesn't mean you're intelligent.
Well, some of our ministers have degrees, and look where they are.
Well, I'd like to know where they got those degrees from, and even if they wrote their own exams.
Peter says, thanks for the honesty, Laura. It's a pleasure, Peter. I'm sure that there are women that do it. I'm sure that there are. I mean, I used to have a friend when I was younger, much, much younger. Okay. And she used to tell me, no, I used to say, geez, that guy's like checking you out and check all this, and she goes, no, he drives like a polo. Women do it. It's no lie.
If I could do anything, if I had a time machine, I'd go back to my little 16-year-old self and I'd say to myself, hey, Ruthie, you see that little nerd over there? My darling girl. He might have braces and wear funny glasses and he's wait, what? Talk like or something, right? But let me tell you one day, you will never get a luckier. No, when the voice isn't quite broken yet and the hormones are raging and he's got like shitloads of pimples and he's got braces and he's like the nerdiest nerd and he's cuck at sports and he's not the jock. If I could actually go back in time, I think I'd go back to my little self and I'd say, don't be what's that thing called? Well, I was never what's it called? A groupie. I wasn't a groupie. I dated a couple of guys in bands. I loved the band scene. When everyone was raving, I went to like a couple of raves, but I enjoyed rock. I enjoyed like moshing. I had docks. It was cool. Yeah, but I mean, from going from like R&B bunny type, like in my 13, 14 to like becoming an 18, I was like into like hard rock, from System of a Down and Rage Against the Machine and Korn to I would have told myself, listen here, see that boy over there? He looks very strange, but he really likes you, and kind of give him a chance, or just be friends with him. Don't lose touch. But no, stupid bloody me goes for the looking. I'm a jock and a dress. Yeah, that didn't really work out either. So
I just made that I found attractive and had a nice ass. I must be honest, I like a good ass. It has to be a nice bum. Okay. Men have to have a nice bum. I'm sorry. These oaks that have these really flat asses, I'm sorry, that just doesn't do it.
Okay, you saw me on Saturday. How do you rate my ass? It's double the size of what it was like 2 years ago. But
there's nothing wrong with your ass.
Leave me in mocking my ass alone. I can mock my ass if I want to mock my ass, and I will mock my ass, and my flippin' drink's finished.
Okay, Carl says, what do you ladies think of flat earthers?
Have they fallen off yet with social distancing? I've got a family relative. I've got a twin sister. I've got a family relative. How's that for fucking Monday evening jibber jabber? I've got. Sorry, my sound keeps falling out of my ear. And the bloody I put them in the packet to take them back to the shop. The pods I bought, the one doesn't work, and they're not exactly user friendly. I must be honest.
No,
but I did buy the cheap set. So,
I know
What were we
because I'm the
talking?
same thing.
Wait, I came back to what we were saying. Flat earthers.
Yeah.
Oh, and I was saying about my crazy relative. That dude, you mentioned a conspiracy theory, and boom. In fact, maybe we should have him on show, but people will run away. I think when we have lots of subscribers, we must have him on. Because this
I
dude,
don't know. We were talking about conspiracy theories and all that sort of thing last night on the Romance channel. It was actually
yeah.
very interesting.
No, I love a good conspiracy theory. I love the Diana one. I'm fascinated by, well, it sounds horrible when you think people have died. But I mean, the whole Twin Towers thing. What did I hear the other day? Um, oh, TG says the moon. See, I don't know if I'm going to go that. Just what my son's saying, he's making a drink. Would I like one? Yes, but not a drink. Yes, I'd like one of those. Thank you, boy. Like at least two. Well, depends what cup you're using, and at least 3 heap spoons of that. No one can give away brand names here. Oh God, you know what I looked in the shop for today? I looked for Horlicks. Do you have any idea? I
Yeah,
nearly
it's
pooped myself.
expensive.
Holy cow! A little thing like this, and they've changed the entire label. So obviously you had to be a Horlicks fan. Okay, I mean I love Horlicks. I grew up drinking that shit. Not that it's shit. Don't get me into trouble with Tiger Brands or whoever it is who makes the stuff.
It's just the way that you speak. Don't worry. Okay.
Yeah.
We've missed a few comments here. Okay.
Oops.
Tians. Welcome, Tians. Thank you for joining us. He says, woman wants the money and the men want the trophy wife. That is so true. So true. Well, from my side, I don't know how Ruth feels about it, but I think it's very true.
Yeah, I think to a general,
Men
I
want
think.
women who make them look good.
Yeah, but I mean, what kind of relationship is that? I mean, look at the last trophy relationship we all loved about 10, how many years ago? 10 years ago on Valentine's Day. What the hell happened there? And you know exactly what I'm talking about. The man went to jail. That was a
But you know what the problem is when that trophy wife becomes an obsession, then it becomes dangerous. Because you're more in love with the idea of being with her than what you are in love with her. And that it can become a very, very dangerous situation.
So I believe love is something that is actually learned.
I think it's chemistry.
Yes, there has to be chemistry. You can't let someone touch you and be physical with you if there's no chemistry. That's 100%. But I do believe that. I mean, I had a guy who liked me, and he was the sweetest thing. And eventually, I did fall for him because I actually realized how much he loved me. But obviously, it didn't last. But I mean, for various other reasons, he was very work driven, and I didn't understand his. As again, if I had a time machine, I'd go back in time. But I did fall in love with him, and you know, he was the kind of guy I'd walk into the room and he'd smile from here to here, and it gave me such a fuzzy feeling. And I think that's the same feeling we have with our pets. You know, our pets say nothing, they don't argue back at us, they don't cheek us, they don't get really cross with us.
Happy to see you.
Always happy to see you. And finally, the penny dropped, and I guess I fell in love with him. But yeah.
And then Pizza said, it's what is driving the MG toe movement. Am I reading that correctly?
Or where does a guy get a trophy wife? From Russia. Let's see if that works out for you. Haven't you watched? There used to be there's a shows on
from Russia.
Or from Bulgaria, Yugoslavia, that whole Balkan.
You can find beautiful women in this country.
Yeah, we've got some beautiful women.
In any country.
But what are you looking for, Peter? What are you actually looking for? Do you want someone who's built like a size 8, who's got no brains and can't talk and can maybe grill you a toasted cheese? Or what is it? No, man, don't put yourself down. No one's dumb blonde. It's basically what attracts you, what fires you up. I mean, I think if people can agree on the basics of the most important things to you, whether it's your religion, whether it's how you spend your money, there's nothing worse than having a partner that doesn't share your beliefs in how you deal with money. That is the biggest fuck up ever.
Yeah. It's true.
Biggest fuck up.
I
Noticed
the smokes are coming fast. Wonder if the band's gonna get lifted. And it went too high. Someone else commented. I missed the end of the comment.
Mm.
Oh, but we're missing a few comments here, by the way. We need to talk less.
Sorry.
Not you. I said we.
No, I'm just saying sorry.
Said, but all women seek approval from other women. No, they don't. Let me tell you honestly, most women don't give a flying leap what other women think. Okay, let me just tell you that because I know I don't. Eloise said, great advice that I never followed. When I was in matric, an older gentleman told me, you don't marry for money, but go where the money is. We'll never forget that.
But what does that mean? What? So you associate yourself with what? Lawyers, doctors, what? You hang out at like you do today. Like there's a place in Menlyn in Pretoria where they just like all these nightclubs, and you walk in there. Okay, it's mostly a darker market, but it's like all these women are wearing literally fuck all, and they're all trying to grab themselves a rich upcoming businessman. So what do you mean?
They go 20 years older.
Hey, listen, I once met an oak. He's worth gazillions. My TG said to me, and do you think he's attractive? Like, I said, yeah, for that kind of money, he's drop dead gorgeous.
And then Peter says aliens built the pyramids. I agree with you. I believe that they did. I don't know how you feel about that, Ruth. The aliens did. Sorry.
Well, I know the Jews had something to do with it as well, but apparently. But I think yes. I think my uncle, one of my mom. I'm no tongue tied. I'm too tired tonight. My mom's ex-boyfriend believed that, and I watched a documentary about someone it couldn't be Rose Parks. It was someone and how they discovered. It is very freaky though that there's obelisks everywhere. That there the pyramids. That there were pyramids in the South America, what's Mapa, I can't speak tonight. Machu Picchu, help me.
Yeah,
Machu Picchu.
Machu Picchu, yeah, something like that.
No, I think
I've been watching this program, and I watch it quite often on Discovery. It's called Expedition Unknown. I can't remember that guy's name. But the things that I've seen where he goes on these discoveries to find these things, and where he goes, and a lot of these places where like the pyramids and everything is built, their little pictures that they drew is like aliens and UFOs. Why would the Egyptians draw those sort of pictures?
Well, a friend of mine who happens to be on this chat once said like this, and it was the best explanation for aliens I've ever in my life heard. Okay, we also used to get high as cats on tin roofs, but anyway, and this person said like this: aliens are us way into the future who figured out how to time travel, okay, who've come back to Earth to warn us about shit that's going to happen. And the reason they look funny is because they've been in outer space for so long that their features have changed. There's no gravity. So their faces are elongated, their mouths are smaller, their eyes are bigger. And I thought that was kind of cool.
That sounds like too much weed.
Who said it was weed? No, I'm teasing. No.
Bradley Cook has joined us. Hello, Bradley.
Oh, by the way, you know that video I sent you earlier?
Yes.
That one? I was as a cat on a hot tin roof. Okay, the expression I was definitely having a great weekend. Definitely.
Oh, that's okay. And you saw me before that, so.
Yes, and that's what made me happier too. And then the poop hit the fan yesterday afternoon. Bradley, what's Joshua Gates? Bradley Cook says something about Joshua.
You're skipping comments here. Tiam said Peter will find a trophy wife in the platinum credit card division.
I saw a trophy wife today actually when I was in Discam, and I looked at this, and you know what I realized? She had a Michael Kors bag. Have I said it correctly? Michael Kors, and she was skinny. I didn't really catch a look at her face or anything. But she was well dressed. Her boots were, boutique leather boots. They weren't just bought off at the shelf at your Woolies or your wherever. They were really like, boutique style. Yeah. And all the trimming, all the stitching, all the leather. And she was standing in the queue and she just stepped out and she saw something blingy. Like I think it was a whatchamacallit, a hot water bottle with some glitz on it, right? Some glitzy stuff. And I looked at this and I thought to myself, I wonder how much cuck this woman has in her house that's just lying around with tags on that she's never used. Yeah, and it's just lying around because women like that just have money to spend, or they have fuck all money and they're just like swiping their credit card and proving to themselves that they look like they've got money when in actual fact they've got no money.
Exactly. Cameron says her friend got divorced because she loved her husband but was not in love with him anymore. It's very hard to explain that you love but not in love with them. Yeah, there's a big difference between being in love and loving somebody. You love somebody like you would love a brother or a friend, but in love is a completely different story. Now Cameron's moaning at Peter that she baked him a cake. Gold flakes.
Oh, is that what it is?
Jane's here too. Hi, Jane. She said, marry someone who has loads of money and 1 foot in the grave. I see that's what a lot of women are doing. Is that the way to go, Jane?
Hey? Yeah, I don't know. I'd be scared of that story. And then also, what if there's no will? I mean, or what if there's like, and then there's family. Yeah. But I mean, I don't know I'm just not built that way. But I must say, intelligence is definitely a key, or at least to have someone that values your personality, I think. Or at least there must be things that you enjoy doing together.
It must be your best friend.
No,
you've got to be able to hold a conversation with them, and you've got to be able to laugh with them, and you've got to be able to have a good time. They've got to be someone who can be your best friend, but your lover at the same time. That's how I feel.
Babes, I need a shot of something in here. It's too sweet. I need a whipsky. Sorry, my son's made me let's call it a hot chocolate, but thank you, it's delicious. It's very sweet. Oh, you must see the face I'm getting.
She likes that idea, Ruth. Interesting.
Which one? But I think I got it.
Men are the most attractive. I agree with you, Lee. But I must be honest, I love a man in uniform.
Oh, you one of those.
I do. I just think that just looks so hot in uniform. Like it's just so. No,
did you ever see the men in their vanilla suits with the Navy guys? But I'm not talking like recently. I'm talking like 30 years ago, 20 years ago.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Pilots as well. I like pilots in their full kit.
Oh yes. What was that movie with Leonardo? How to Catch a... What was it? Catch Me If You Can. Yes, that was a brilliant movie. I loved that movie.
Yeah, me too. Tian says Peter Mont Blanc is status, but I prefer Chanel cologne.
Ooh. Yeah, I'm a Giorgio Armani fan personally.
Yeah, no, me too. And then Pete said, trust me, when you need that P-pen changed, intelligence is not going to matter.
When you need that what changed? P-pen changed.
The P-pen changed. Not like when you're in the hospital, they give you that pen.
Yes. No. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, but when you've got money, you won't need your spouse to do the P-pen. You'll be hiring an inside nurse. You won't be getting her to do that for you.
Yeah.
Nice. Oh yes, Peter says Laura is looking to a top cruise Jesus of Nazareth kind of guy. Actually, no. I actually like.
He means Tom Cruise.
Yeah, I'm sure. Well, I wouldn't mind Tom Cruise.
He's short. He's very short. He's probably
Yeah.
shorter than you, La.
Probably. Well, the man I married was shorter than me, so
Is he? I didn't
I
think
wasn't
so.
allowed to wear heels on my wedding day.
Oh, honey, I died in my heels. I kicked them off as soon as I could. As soon as we'd said our vows, I was, yes, the whole time my feet were going numb. And I was like, why did I choose these for Stinginer shoes? Yes, my feet were killing me under that, like, no, it was horrendous.
But do you know what, Peter? I prefer the bad boy types like Vin Diesel and Jason Statham. And
No, Jason
Jason
Statham
Statham
is yummy.
okay, like, yeah.
That's yum. But not all oaks can look like that. But I still think if there's chemistry, if there's connection, if there's laughing, if people have, there has to be chemistry. And from them, and look, people change here. And the thing with, I think, love and commitment is, cuck's going to hit the fan. And you've got to be able to handle it. And it's how you handle it that makes all the difference.
But that's the thing. And that's, I think that's one very important thing that people need to remember. It doesn't matter who you're with in a relationship, you are going to have arguments. There's always going to be arguments. And you know, it's how you deal with that argument. And you know what? Never bring up old bones, and never hold grudges. That will be your biggest downfall. If you're angry, then rather leave. If you both get to a point of in anger, and you know what? Never call names in an argument, because that is the stuff that people never forget.
Yeah, especially women. Especially women.
Men, I mean, if you go and call a guy a bad name in an argument, they're not going to forget it, eh? They're not going to forget it. And that stuff plays on you on the back of your mind all the time.
Yeah, well, too little, too late. We should have done this stream 2 days ago. Ha ha. Oh shit.
Gentleman Inflatables has joined us. Yay!
Oh yay! Good evening.
Bradley says that's why my wife and I got married in Pluckies. Oh, that's been awesome. Did you get married on the beach as well, Bradley? Fuck, you got to tell us this. Rosemary says chemistry wears off. Marry your best friend, but that's what I said. Marry your best friend. Exactly. Peter says, how long have you both been married? I've actually been.
How many times? How many bloody times? I'm gonna end up like Elizabeth Taylor, hopefully. At least hope, but I'm not gonna get all those jewels and emeralds and diamonds. Yeah, maybe.
Both Cameron and Bradley said never go to bed angry. In a way, I agree with that. But in a way as well, to me, if you're both really angry, it's sometimes better to leave it to the next day to talk when you both calmed down and had a little bit of time to think. Because it doesn't help trying to talk to each other when you're both heavily pissed off. That doesn't work.
Yeah, and then you add people who go physically abusive or emotionally abusive. I don't know. It's a nasty cycle. Sorry guys if I'm feeling a bit bleh. Like I said, but we did have a rough day and a rough, but we're good. I'm going to murder
TT. I just got to murder somebody quickly. Like just quickly.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Hayden's gone and put in the comments that it's my birthday tomorrow.
Yeah, that's right. I think someone else is on the group. It was on Friday. I think someone also had a birthday recently.
On Friday?
Yeah, a mate of mine.
Oh, okay.
It might join us.
He's busy telling all our viewers that it's my birthday tomorrow.
Woo! Send booze! Send wine! Send wine!
And Ronaldo's streaming tomorrow, so we're not streaming tomorrow. Because I see now, oh yes, that's the other thing I wanted to ask our viewers. So Ronaldo's now gonna stream on a Tuesday, a Friday, and a Sunday at 8 o'clock. So you guys need to tell us, when do you prefer us to stream and what times?
Yeah, I said
you must let us know. Because I think 9 o'clock maybe is a bit late for everybody. So it's okay for us, but we just want to make sure that everybody's all right to... I love Peter. Peter's like my favorite person in the world. Check what he just said. 26 or 27. Mwah, mwah.
I don't even know how old
Love
you
you,
are.
Kira. Love
Yeah.
you.
Yeah, we're not going to tell. You can keep guessing. Guessing.
I'm still 21. Let's just say.
No, I still feel 25. I must be honest. Or 20. Yeah. How many? There's a question. Someone's asking how many times. Who's married? How many times you married, Law?
Earlier, how many times you've both been married? And I said, well, I've been divorced now for 9 years.
Happily.
Happily divorced, yes.
No
Very.
shame. Oh, sis toch, man.
You need to ask a woman how old they are. You ask how young they are. Just FYI.
Oh, please. Men also age. In fact, I think men sometimes age way worse than women. They lose their flipping
Men don't
hair.
worry about age like women.
No. Oh, they should, because a lot more shit happens to them that goes wrong before it happens to us. Like that little wee problem. Wee. But besides that, and it's not only the age that affects that. It could be stress, it could be hypertension, it could be diabetes. It can be flipping anything.
That's
smoking, drinking, all of that crap.
People, men who battle with that need to go and get it checked. Because it might not necessarily just be that. Like I say, it could be diabetes, it could be heart issues. So if anybody does ever battle with that, make sure you go get it checked out. Don't just leave it. Think you got a problem.
Oh yeah, that's another stream I want to have. I want to have that lady that sells those toys. Remember we discussed that once, but I haven't spoken to her. And I don't know if we need to grow a little bit bigger. By the way, are you guys sharing stuff with your mates? Sorry, I really actually feel like I have brain jet lag today. And it's slowly, like when you've been so tense. What's wrong? Can't you hear me? What's wrong with my mic? Testing. 1, 2, 3. Can I unplug these things? Can I unplug these things? Can I? Yeah. Gremlin. Oh, can everybody hear me? Laura, can you hear me?
Sorry, guys, I'm sitting on a leather couch and I'm really uncomfortable right now. So I'm moving around like I got ants in my pants.
Don't you were sitting before? Yeah, now everyone's chatting and besides themselves, which is cool. No, I just my brain just feels like it. My brain just feels.
Hey, your brain stuck?
No, who? What?
Eloise is saying happy birthday for tomorrow. All the best for you. You're still a baby. Thank you, Eloise. I love you too.
How does Eloise know how old you are?
She doesn't. But she's like Peter and assuming I'm very young, which in that case I still love her. That's amazing. That's fantastic. Okay. And then Johan says, Peter says we get richer as we age. No, I think that's not always true.
Yes, I just wish
I'm older and I'm poorer.
I still think money is like water; it flows. I think I actually believe this. I don't know about that Rich Dad. I haven't. I still need to finish reading and maybe do the audiobook of Rich Dad Poor Dad. But I mean, I'm really not a wealthy person, but I really believe money flows. Money comes and money goes, and you have to make peace with it. And if you don't, look, I'll be honest. I'm at the point where got kids. It's hectic some days, and then like this week my washing machine nearly cucked, and then the flippin' electricity was going all mad. That's why we had all that shit last week, because there was shit there, and shit happens. But you know what, sometimes you win, sometimes you lose. I just think as long as you have your health, and it's such a cliche, as long as you have your health, because there's nothing worse than not being healthy, where you ain't like I've currently got a sore foot that's driving me insane.
But you know what? I strongly believe that life is what you make it. I'm one of these big believers in what you put out into the universe is what you get back. So if you're permanently putting negativity into the universe, you're going to get negativity in return. You're going to get negative things in return. So if you permanently saying, you know what, I know I'm going to get this job, or no, I'm not going to be sitting in my situation for long. Or if you be positive, then positive things will come your way. Because
sure,
I think
Mm.
that level of positivity also gives you a level of confidence.
Yeah, no, 100%. And it's the subtle realizations and having gratitude in your life. And I mean, we all have those days where we feel like shit and everything's going wrong and wrong with me. But I'm telling you now, gratitude is so important. I mean, I'm so grateful that everything's fine. I mean, that situation yesterday we could be arranging a funeral right now. God forbid.
Yeah, thank God you're
No,
not.
really. No, really. But anyway, so yeah, thank you, Mike, to my creator. Yeah. Oopsie, I didn't put my volumes off.
Naughty.
Isn't that the worst when you're in a movie or you're in a? Well, actually, I'm very good at movies. I always make sure I put my. Just how's that? We're never going to see a movie in the cinema ever again. And you put your, and you know, you sure you put your volume down or something happened, and then the next thing that, ding 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 ding, and everyone glares at you.
Oh, you get that. But my favorite is when I do my nails and I do them with the glow in the dark. I put glow in the dark powder into my acrylic powder. My nails glow. And you go to the cinema and in the cinema everybody can see your nails and you get like these dirty looks like almost like your cell phone's on all the time because it like glows like so bright.
Really? Yeah, you must.
I used to use my nails as a torch. Yeah, no, it was cool.
So cool. Awesome.
But it's pretty tricky when you wake up at 3 o'clock in the morning, got to go grab your duvet or something. You're like, yo, what's that?
That's gag buddy. I didn't check that out. That's awesome. You paint your dogs. If it's hypoallergenic and it's all good, you can paint your dogs because my dog's like completely black. So sometimes like,
yeah.
And at the moment I've got a black duvet on, so it's like she's in the bed and you like can't see her. Like, where's this black
Put it on the collar. If she wears it all the time, you can.
Yeah, she's actually got one. Or put it on the nails if it's hypoallergenic, obviously. Have you seen that cuck where those people bleach those dogs different colors? I think it's barbaric. I think it's sinful.
No, it's terrible.
No.
Okay, let's read some more comments. Johan says we like a good wine all the better as we age. Peter says the older I get, the more options I seem to have. Okay, that's a good way to look at things.
That's true. That's very true.
Then Bradley is talking to Rosemary. Tamron said, wow, loud and clear, Ruth. I don't know what that was for.
Because remember my stupid earphones with the bloody thing kept going soft.
Yeah.
And TG guy kept.
And Pete said maybe marriage should be like a 2-year cell phone renewable contract. Can you imagine?
No, sure. I think if it's not working out at a certain point, you have to decide. No, I think communication is key. If things are cut,
you got kids in the mix. That's where the problem comes in.
No, but what the problem is when you're fighting all the fucking time. I mean, how are those kids living? That's not cool. That's no life for them. That's no life for them. I'm sorry. I would rather leave a situation like that than let my kids suffer or let. No, I don't care. I don't know. Maybe it's easy for me. I did it myself. I've been there, done that. Yes, it is cuck hard, but guess what? You learn to adapt. And so do children.
But can I just say on the subject, okay? I know somebody who keeps going back. Okay, that's a gay couple. And he keeps going back to the boyfriend because he says that he loves him. But so far, I've seen photographs where the boyfriend's bitten his lip off to the point where he needed stitches. I've seen photos where he's sitting there with blood running down his face. Okay. But he says, I love him. Okay, you don't love somebody you punch. All right, let me just... If you punch somebody and you can physically somebody, you don't love them.
1 second, I've got to turn down this heater. 1 second.
That's from my opinion. Okay, you don't love somebody if you can hit them like that. Bradley says, hope you have a fantastic day tomorrow, Laura. Thank you, Bradley. I'm sure that I will. I'm stuck at home alone with my 2 kids. So
Woohoo! What a birthday to remember.
Yeah.
One day when you're old and
Yay!
great. Thank God you
That's
did.
so amazing. And can't go out to a restaurant for dinner, so I guess we'll have to have some wine after dinner tomorrow.
You can order in.
You have to have money to do that, babe.
You got to get this channel monetized, people. You got to share this channel with your Germany, your mother, your brother.
Come get us 100 subscribers, peeps. Come on. And then
Gentle Slater with Ruth still hasn't said the fast. This fast. She wants me to say it fast. Sheep shall surely shine.
say it again. Again.
Sheep shall slowly shine. There, I did it. That's topic, but funny. Sheep shall surely shine. Okay, you said, madam.
I can't even. Oh, sheep shall slowly shun.
Yeah, well done. Say it again.
Sheep shall slowly shun.
Okay, we need to say that when we've had a few. I'm having a few.
Or seashells at the seashore. She sells.
Okay, wait. Let me just. The brain has to rewire. Just Bachabiki. This is actually hurting because I'm so tired. She sells seashells at the seashore.
Yes.
And what's the Peter Pumpkin one?
I don't know that one. Peter said, "I think it will make. I think it will make sure people stay committed and don't let themselves go." Yeah, that's true. Mm. And Rosemary said, "Laura, for sure, self-fulfilling prophecies." I agree with you, definitely. Tian says, "Positive thinking works. Choose to be happy." Definitely. If you choose to be happy, you will be happy. Right?
It's cuck hard. Look, it can be cuck hard. Let's not, but especially in times like now. But didn't you feel like today? I just felt people's moods are better. And you know what I love about South Africans? Yes, we've had cuck, but your average person just wants to be treated like a human being. You know, you go into a shop, hello, hi, and it's so fucked up with this stupid mask. But I swear, I think I'm going to go and look for a really nice guy.
Like this. They can see my smile and I go, hi, so that they know that I'm saying hello.
And to greet people.
What's it saying? A small gesture goes a long way, or a little bit of kindness. A little bit of kindness goes a long way. I was actually speaking to my kids the other day, and I said to them, you know what? The most contagious thing in the world is a smile.
Yeah, and it costs nothing.
It costs nothing. It's absolutely free. And you know what? If somebody's having a bad day, and you walk up to them or you walk past them and you give them a smile, guess what? They're gonna smile back at you.
Not all people.
What does that smile do? Yeah, normal strangers. And what does that smile do? A smile releases endorphins, which generally makes a person feel better. It makes a person feel happy. So I have this thing. It doesn't matter who I go, or where I go, or who I see. I smile at people. It doesn't matter who I walk past. I smile. And I'm always nice to petrol tenants, and I'm always nice
to waiters. Waiters.
To waiters and your teller at the cashier. You know, even though if they start off being rude to you and talk to the packer at the bottom in another language that you don't understand them, I'll make a point of smiling at them and saying, good morning or good afternoon. How are you today? You know, so that they actually look and then they acknowledge you and then they realize what they've done and then they're like, oh, hi, how are you?
Yeah.
You know?
No, it's very important. And just to acknowledge that a human being is actually, that you're dealing with, I'm sorry, I held on, because remember my router blew up because with all the electricity issues, my router cucked. So now I decided, okay, I could log a call, but now I can't log a call because I don't have the internet. I mean, that's fucking clever, right? Use our app. Use the internet to log, I can't because I don't have the interwebs. So anyway, so I held on for about 25 minutes. Okay, and eventually I got hold of a voice. And you know how comforting it was? Do you have any idea? I joined a very large medical aid scheme, one of the top ones in the country this last year, the end of the last year. And you can't speak to a fucking human being. And had I known that, they've automated everything. Had I flippin' known that, I don't know if I would have joined. You can't speak to a fucking person. They've got 1,000 numbers on their website. And you all get, hello,
Please punch in your automated voice recognition. We will be with you shortly. Please let our bot help you out. Blah, 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 blah. I'm like, what the fuck? I don't want to speak to some stupid AI.
But I see
Look,
cell
not
phone networks
bad.
are doing that as well now. Cell phone networks are doing that as well now. I was so.
And then what is it doing to employment rates? I mean, just before lockdown, there were already these. I know you could buy your tickets. I mean, what happened? You bought your movie tickets, and then they'd scan them with this thing. I don't know when last you went to movies, but this was this whole latest thing. So they basically had three. Look, I understand. Yes, we need to be part of the fourth industrial revolution, but I don't want to human touch. I mean, look, I went to London 2000 and when was it? 2009. Sorry, people, I'm looking the other way. I'm not looking into the cameras. And in 2009, nobody on the tube train, nobody would speak to anybody else. And if you looked and if you spoke to someone else, everyone looked at you like, what the cook? Why are you talking to me? It's bizarre. And you know what? I wish I lived in the 1930s. Well, not because of the war, but there was such, like, people, imagine dancing
People
at,
were
like,
friendlier.
people were friendlier.
But people in Durban are a lot friendlier. And I'm sorry for anybody who lives in Joburg, and I'm sorry if this offends you, but people in Durban are a lot friendlier than people in Joburg.
People in Cape Town are friendlier than people in Joburg.
When I first moved here, okay, because remember now I'm a Durbanite. You know, in Durban you walk past anybody, and even if it's a stranger, you walk past and you say, how's it? Or hello, how are you? You know, and then I moved to Joburg, and it's like, and I walk past somebody, hello, how are you? And they sort of give you this strange look like, who the hell are you? Like, and I'm like, oh.
Why are you fucking saying hello to me?
Yeah. It was like, you know, okay, well, I'm sorry for being nice. You know.
I've also realized I saw the craziest woman today. She looked like she was wearing a cocktail dress, and she was in a Mini Cooper, and she was standing outside waiting for her boyfriend or brother or whoever this other gentleman was. But I think she had some form of Tourette's. Like, she couldn't sit still. She couldn't, and
ADHD.
No, I think there was brain, or they were fucking tripping on drugs. Either or. Because I looked at this, and the point of me saying this is that there's so much stuff that goes on with people. And, you know, to be friendly is one thing, and to be nice, you know, and you never know what's actually going on with someone. You never know. They might have just
put a smile on their face, but they're dying inside. So many times.
Yeah.
So many times. That's why I always say, always be kind to people, because you don't know what's going on in their life. You never know. And sometimes just that little piece of kindness can mean the absolute world to somebody. And it might even change somebody, because maybe the person you're walking past might have suicidal thoughts. But because somebody's been kind to them, it can actually change their mind. You never know.
What was that movie? What did we watch, TG, the other night? Oh, The Wrong Mel, The Wrong Melissa, What was that movie with the guy? It was actually kirk funny. It's weird. I never could watch like stupid comedies. I think it was called The Wrong Mel, something. The Wrong Mel. I hosed myself. It was horrendous, like the worst situation you could ever be in. But it was poop funny. By the way, does anyone know when The Mandalorian's coming out again? Because I miss it. I want to see it again. And what other cool series? What do you think series they should have made again? Huh? Like, what should they have made? Like
Lucifer.
A sequel to. I haven't watched the whole of Lucifer.
And iZombie.
I still haven't watched that either.
And House. Do you remember House?
Yeah! How come House isn't on Netflix? What the hell? I'm dying for my TG guy to get in to watch House. House was flippin' brilliant.
Oh, House was amazing. If you can do dry wit and dry humor, then House was amazing.
And also watch Curb Your Enthusiasm. That I still have to watch from the beginning to the end. Larry David is a flippin' legend. The man is hysterical. Have you seen Curb Your Enthusiasm? Google Larry. It is. See if he's on YouTube. Curb Your Enthusiasm. Incredibly dry. Incredibly. Cuck funny. Cuck funny.
Let's read some comments here quickly.
Okay, sorry.
Yeah, it's viewers' choice. Me not reading any comments tonight.
Sorry.
I
want to read one.
Go for it.
Cameron Murphy says, my little one doesn't wave to people. He gives high fives. Awesome.
That's cool. And then gentleman, I teach my kids treat everyone with respect and always greet others. Yes. Exactly. Next
Including
one,
Mama.
Read the next one.
Where's the next one? I missed it. Okay, carry on.
Tamron said, because Tamron said after he doesn't wave, he gives high fives. She said it makes him feel like a cool kid. Well, he sounds like a cool kid.
Yes, the Oaks are saying the wrong Missy. That was the movie. Did you Oaks enjoy it? I thought, when she starts hurling into the ocean when they're in the shark cage. Oh my soul. That was a bit far-fetched, I thought, but and what was when she she jumps off the cliff and she fucking survives. Okay, I just go with the movie. Oh, near cake.
He says he works in AI and big data. He says it's going to get a lot worse. I hope not. Because unemployment was already at 50% before lockdown.
Nee, hulle gaan groot fucking skok kry. Nee, man, hulle gaan fucking kak.
But you know, I still think that there's a lot of things that AI can't do that only humans can do.
Well, that personal touch is one of them.
That's my
that personal touch. But didn't you see that? Well, there was a thing on Carte Blanche about how you're going to get 4. I think I've spoken to about. I will always repeat myself, people. Just understand this. I have the same ideas, same concepts, same beliefs. I can be enlightened for sure, but But that idea you're going to be able to virtual date, you're going to be able to go into a virtual reality. I just
having a virtual date.
Yeah, see if you can find the YouTube Carte Blanche YouTube channel.
And see somebody's chemistry if you're on a virtual date.
God weet. God weet. Nothing nicer than being with a man that you like and like you give him a hug and you smell his neck. And he's wearing like this divine cologne. And I'm sorry, the sense of smell for me is the most important. And it can be the worst. There's nothing more gross than a disgusting... Men put on deodorant. Do you know how many men...
if your feet smell, leave your shoes outside.
Yeah, or don't buy bloody shoes like that from that same cuck store that you bought those ones from.
Yeah. There's nothing worse than the smell of feet. I'm sorry.
Yeah, smelly shoes and also BO and bad breath. But BO is the worst. BO is just horrendous. But when there's nothing better than hugging that man and then smelling that like CK or that
Chanel.
Excess. I think it was Armani as well, if I can remember. Excess or
Paco Rabanne. You know what I like? A Solo.
Oh.
Blue one.
Is it yummy? 3G guy agrees. I'll have to look into that. No, my weakness is perfume. No, really. No, really. I love
perfume.
My birthday treat every year to myself is a bottle of perfume. True story.
I see Rosemary says Durban people are happier. Yes, they are. I agree. I don't know. Do you think it's because they have the sea?
Probably.
They have a chance to relax and chill and de-stress. And I mean, if you think about it, you have these hypnotherapy apps, okay, that can have like sounds of the rain or sounds of waves and stuff. And maybe because people live in Durban, they've got like permanent hypnotherapy.
Yeah. No, I definitely think so. I think that there's something amazing about the ocean. What did I watch?
Durban is also. Peter says, I'm working on a global project where we focus on removing all retail travel outlets.
Hold on, let me think about this. Retail? Removing travel outlets. Oh, you mean like in airports and things?
That's what I'm guessing he means.
Or is it like booking agents, like travel agents. I don't know. I can't. Isn't it like when you go to the airport and they cuck by stores, and before you've even like spent your money on your holiday, you've already bought all the shit that's way too expensive at the fucking airport? Wasn't Joe Emilio was talking? He was talking. Herman Rus or someone was talking about it the other night on Germ Show.
Yeah.
Remember Germ Show, La? It's not on his channel, huh? Today was the first day in probably 3-4 weeks that I haven't watched anybody stream, because I got up. It was school. We had TG's daughter here. Oh,
I watched this morning. Germ had John Steenhuisen on. I'm sorry, I love that man. I think if he could actually become president, I think we could make a huge change in this country. Because that's my personal opinion.
Am I pessimistic to say it fucking will never happen? Am I being a pessimist? Or am I being a realist?
Positivity to the universe, Ruth. Okay. Positivity into the universe. Okay.
No, but I'm sorry. You know what? I don't feel sorry for you if you're standing there with your silly placard. I mean, I do. I'm just being cynical. I'm just being idealistic. If you voted for this cuck fucking regime, and I'll call it a regime or a dick fucking dictatorship, even though it's probably not really, dan gaan jy sukkel, boetie, because you've had other fucking choices that could have actually fed you and your family.
And you know what the worst is? These people who didn't vote. And then they want to sit and complain about what's happening in the country. It's like, well, if you had voted, we might not be sitting with this government in the first place.
I know at least 5 fucking people that don't vote. And I once actually asked someone's domestic, so I didn't say who you're voting for. I said, are you just voting? No, they're not voting. Why? No, they don't like the presidential candidate. So I'm like, well, what about some other party? No, they won't vote.
Yeah.
They won't fucking vote.
No, it's ridiculous. But anyway, let's change something.
How many drinks have you had, Ruth? Listen, I've had 2 tranquilizers. One yesterday afternoon. And one at about 11 o'clock today. I've had one of these. And I've had a lovely hot chocolate with a shot of whiskey in it. So, yeah. And I am exhausted. I'm exhausted because the worst possible thing could happen that happened to me yesterday. You imagine, okay, looking after someone's goldfish. Okay? Not your fucking goldfish, your house sitting. The next thing the fish is going. That's supposed to be funny, Laura. Laugh. I'm doing my goldfish impression, okay? For fuck's sake.
We're talking about a traumatic experience. I shouldn't be laughing.
I don't want to give too much details about it because I don't know who the fuck's watching. But the truth of the matter is,
pull the fish out of the
fish nearly fucking died, and I had to, and yeah, it was just I don't want to be in that situation again.
No, I couldn't.
And if I am, I want to make sure I've got the fucking ocean right next door so I can chuck the goldfish or the fucking fish pond or whatever it is in there so the fishy will live. I want to have the highest means possible to make sure that goldfish survives. And I didn't have that. And it's a fucker. Okay, there. I think I'm positively drunk. What?
General Inflatable said, true, Durbs people are friendlier. I'm originally from Durbs, live in Cape Town. Cape Town have clicky. Yes, Cape Town is very clicky. Very, very clicky. My friends here are from other provinces who moved to Cape Town.
Judgmental here, but we all okay. You can have your opinion.
Cape Town is very clicky, hey? It's very, very clicky.
So Joburg's worse. I don't give a shit what you say.
Depends where in Joburg you are. If you're on Sandton, yeah, then it's very clicky.
No, I don't even think it's Sandton. I think it could be anyway. It depends on your stupid.
I bought eau de cologne and it smells like roses. Okay.
No, I also think
I wear Prada and I wear Nike and
no. I also think I believe people are people, and I don't think we should stick labels on people. I think we all have the same cuck. And that's what I love about humanity. You can have fucking all the money in the world, get some vicious fucking disease, and be brought down to earth on your ass. And I had a thought in my mind about something. Oh, hello, Sheila. At least she looked girly. Shame she's cold. I should have brought you. I'm gonna get a doggy jersey for her. Wrap her one of the small
one.
t-shirts.
She takes it off. She doesn't like it.
Oh, Gigi, will you piss off now, man? Apparently, I must look at the. It's Tamron's from Cape Town. You see, you being judgmental, Lara.
Who's being judgmental?
You are. Tamron's from bloody Cape Town. I went there when? In 20? When was I last there?
That's what I've heard, guys.
Yeah, exactly. So
I've
you
never
can't
been to
pass
Cape Town.
judgment.
But everybody that I know has told me that Cape Town is cliquey.
They're just fucking jealous because they don't have the ocean and the mountains. That
True.
place is fucking awesome. When was I last there? I can't remember. I was there probably about 5 years ago. It's fucking beautiful. Those what you call it? Company garden. My son, he was 6 or 7. We went there. So all the squirrels, so you can buy a little bag of nuts or crumbs or whatever it is. I have a photograph. Now, my son went through a fetish that he loved pigeons, and everyone's like, oh my God, it's a rat with wings. But he used to love pigeons. He actually got a duty at the synagogue to chase all the pigeons out the doors for when we have like a little snack after the service. And the pigeons used to like gang ho and fly in and try and, you know, get little tidbits from the kids eating biscuits and things. But Nathan was in his elements. He had birds all over him. He looked like a statue in Times Square.
Yeah, that was on holiday. I'm talking about if you live there. Apparently, it's not easy to find friends because people stick with each other, and it's not easy to find friends there. That's what I've heard.
Yeah, no,
if you're there on holiday, you don't need to find friends necessarily. Either they're visiting a friend, so you're there with their friends. But apparently, to find friends there is quite difficult because people stick together.
Yeah.
That's what I mean by cliquey. So there was no friends intended, Tamron. Rose says, what a beautiful doggy. Yeah, she is beautiful. And
where's my bullflash?
She's got such a personality, I promise you. She's so human-like. If she could speak.
No, those eyes. Try and put the camera on her eyes. She's got the most expressive, golden, beautiful eyes.
She's busy cuddling with me at the moment, yeah. Let's see what we can do here. Sheila, was it not baby?
Yeah, no, she's and I'm looking at her chest. Yeah, those eyes of hers are just, you know, there's cognizance there. There's such cognizance. It's just amazing.
So intelligent. She's really intelligent.
But I wanted to tell you, we were talking about something, and then I thought, oh yes, dry wit. So have you, and I've asked you this before, have you subscribed or downloaded Cliff Central's thing? Have you gotten a chance?
Watch it.
You don't watch it, you listen, Nana.
Oh, well, same. I can't listen to stuff. The podcast is different to a live stream. I lose attention.
No, you do, but you often
depends about this big because everything's just so busy going on around here.
No, I can understand, but if you have a minute in the bath, like he does shows on history. He does show. I mean, money shows. He does. I mean, I can't think of all the things. It's just so fascinating and so current affairs. Look, we try and listen in the mornings, and some like this morning I couldn't concentrate for 2 seconds, and I think if you could actually, I'm actually quite good at being this today because I can't focus on 2 seconds at all.
Yeah,
by the way, what's everyone saying? I think when are we calling it?
Rosemary says, I've also heard Cape Town is cliquey. Tamron said company, gardens, pigeons go nuts for those nuts.
It's true. And the squirrels too. The squirrels were so awesome. My son had a squirrel. I mean, as a 7-year-old, you go to this place. We went back twice. We were there for 4 days. We went back twice. And we went to the science museum. No, it was it was the middle of winter, so it rained. But it was, and we did actually go to Muizenberg, and my son was like, yeah, what's this one? And he was wearing red skants, and he got into the freezing cold water, but I didn't mind. I mean, it wasn't raining at the time, but yeah, to get into the ocean is just fantastic. Yeah.
Apparently Cape Town's water's colder than Durban, or am I wrong?
No, it is, because it's the Atlantic Ocean.
Yeah.
And Durban's the Indian Ocean. Yes, yeah.
Pete says half those squirrels in the gardens are high on tech.
That explains it. That explains it. You said that, Peter?
Yeah.
Are you from Cape Town?
Gentle Inflatables says that's why my friends here in Cape Town are mainly from other provinces. See, I told you they clicky.
Yeah, we've got a couple of mates who've gone down to Cape Town. But shit, can you imagine if Cape Town becomes its own bloody country? How flippin'
won't
cool is it?
happen.
In fact, I better start looking for property places.
It's not going
Maybe
to
that's-
happen. John Steenhuisen said today it's not worth it. He said because the taxes of that little country alone would be so high. He said it wouldn't be worth it.
What would be so high?
I watched Germ's interview with him from this morning.
Okay, I will. Not now because I'm going to go crash now.
By the way, Germ, when are you coming on our channel?
I don't even think Germ's watching. Probably not.
Yeah. Well, I think he does watch us, just by the way. But guys, as well, I see Joe Emilio was streaming Shame, unfortunately, same time as us. Please support Joe Emilio and all these other small channels. And as well as Ronaldo and Morning Shots Ramon.
And Cliff Central and Beth.
And yeah, please support all the small channels. Saw Beth is a new channel. What's it? Lutheria in South Africa. Go and search it up and Lutheria in South Africa.
You're gonna have to write that one down for me. I can't catch it. I'm not hearing it. I'm not hearing it.
TG guy to put a link in the chat, please. If you can.
Oh yeah, TG guy, put all the links. Put for Cliff Central. Put for. And also Big Daddy Liberty. Big Daddy Liberty rocks too.
But Big Daddy Liberty is not a small channel. I mean, like these small channels.
He's got, I think.
Like Joe Media.
He's got a close. So, Oaks in the channel, I want to know from you. Do you think Laura and I are wasting our time? No, should I ask this question? should I not ask this question?
If we're wasting our time.
Well, either they're wasting theirs. Ha ha.
No. Don't be silly.
I'm
gonna shoot you when we're not live, just by the way.
You know me, foot and mouth.
Jen Incredible says, but Cape Town is lovely though. The wind here blows all the shitty vibes away. But I had like 4 seasons in one day in Cape Town.
Like, you can get it here in Pretoria too.
Yeah, pretty much.
Pretoria is the same.
Thank you, TG, for putting Cliff Central in there. I see they're all speaking amongst each other, asking where they all live. Don't like driving in the rain and the wind. Yes, Tamron, I don't like driving in the dark and the rain. I'm very driving in the dark, middle in the dark and the rain. I can't handle it. I'm not blind.
Yeah, no, it's fucked up. I was doing a holistic fair at the Buddhist temple when I was in my 20s. I did a bit of selling of a holistic. You know, most I studied dermatology just like you, and I was working for this woman selling her homeopathic remedy creams, and she had booked herself into the Buddhist temple, and I was told to drive home at 8 o'clock at night. Well, and drive her fucked up Datsun, whatever it was. I shat myself. I literally sang the Lord's Prayer all the fucking way home for 45 minutes from Bronkhorstspruit back to Pretoria because I swore I was going to die.
Yeah.
And I think after that I didn't work for her again because I just thought, what a selfish cow. Like really, I drove back in the most horrendous at night, alone.
I must tell you.
Not cricket.
So Johan Claassen, as you all know, is my BF. He does security for the Pick and Pays and stuff, and him and I, it was his off weekend, but he's on call 24/7. We went shopping at Flamingo Shopping Centre in Modderfontein, and he suddenly got a call for the mall at Red Roof. And I'll tell you what, we made it from Modderfontein, Flamingo Shopping Centre, to New Red Roof in less than 5 minutes. I wanted to climb out the car and kiss the tar by the time we got there. Okay? Like I was actually so hungry. I went into the Pick and Pay and I'm busy looking. I thought to myself, okay, I need something to eat. But you know, when such an adrenaline rush that I couldn't even think. I was like walking around aimlessly and I thought to myself, no. Okay, just go back to the car, go and just calm down, have a cigarette, and then go and look for something to eat because I was just so like, I was like, no, I can't do this. But I tell you what, I'm holding the side of the car like this, and I'm trying to do stuff on my phone just to try and keep my mind occupied from the car driving on two wheels. Like, and I'm just sitting there and you're thinking, I'm gonna die. No, that was bad. It's only downside of your boyfriend being on call 24/7. Seriously.
Yeah. I don't know. I think people are calling it a night. I think people are gonna work tomorrow. I don't know. Are we ready to?
You're spelling it wrong. It's RENALDO.
TG, you're spelling it wrong.
It's RENALDO.
What did you say? RA?
No.
Where? I can't see. Anyway, I don't know. I'm feeling.
Have we been on for over an hour, just by the way?
Yeah.
Like an hour and a
But
half.
guys, remember, we haven't even said like the stream. Please like the stream.
Yeah. And please share it with friends and family.
Put it on Facebook and put it on everywhere. I don't know.
And don't forget to subscribe and click the little bell icon. But also, if you click the bell icon, make sure that it's on all and not personalized. Because on personalized, you don't get all the notifications. So you got to click the bell icon and make sure that it's on all. Taman's also off. She's for work tomorrow.
Well, good luck. Be safe and enjoy it. Be kind.
Have a lovely birthday, Laura. Thank you, guys. I will do. We'll let you guys know when we're having the next stream. Guys, join our Telegram group. The link is in the description below.
No, you like busy in the Telegram group. I can't get to it well, look, we'll see how tomorrow goes, but
I'm on the Telegram group. I'm keeping everybody informed and up to date and chatting a little bit.
Thank you.
So it's fun. But thank you so much, everybody. Have a fantastic evening. And
didn't we say? What did everybody say? When should we stream? What time? Did we get any answers on that? No.
Tell us in the Telegram group, guys. Let us know.
When we can do Wednesday. Shall we try Wednesday or?
We can do Wednesday. I don't mind.
Yeah.
It's cool. You guys want us to stream on Wednesday? Tell us quickly. I see Rosemary Pastorius has subscribed. Oh, thank you.
Telegram or to where? Telegram or YouTube?
To YouTube.
Oh, okay. Fantastic. Donkey buyer.
Thank you so much, everybody. Don't forget to share. Please tell us quickly, do you want us to stream on Wednesday?
I think we need to try and create a rhythm and try and get so that people know when it's happening.
Yeah.
But if it's for just a 45-minute hour check-in. Hello.
A quickie.
I'm going to swallow my whole face.
Do a quickie. Hey, Ruth, we'll do a quickie.
Yeah, do a quickie. I'm beyond. Forgive me, people. Forgive me.
Okay, everybody says Wednesday is cool.
Pardon?
Everybody says Wednesday is cool.
Okay, sweet.
Thank you, Gentle Incredible. She says we'll wish you Laura at midnight on the group. Thank you. Okay, so we'll see everybody on Wednesday. Enjoy it.
What time? 8:30 again. It's 8:30 time. I think 9 gets a bit late.
Yeah. 8:30 is cool. Awesome. Keep smiling. Enjoy your week Wednesday.
Yeah. Have a good one, peeps.
Cheers, everybody.
Okay, we're going to say cheers.
Bye.